Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Barajas, and I decided to do my study analysis report on the Hispanic established populations for the epidemiological study of the elderly. Hello, everyone. A little introduction of the study. It was the National Institute on Aging sponsored the study, which was conducted by the University of Texas. This study began in 1993 and was focused on Mexican Americans population. They focused on the ages from 65 and over and who resided in California, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. Alrighty, the main purpose of the study was to evaluate the occurrence of physical and mental health conditions, functional impairments, and risk factors for mortality and morbidity in older Mexican Americans. A quick overview of the methods that were used in the study. For starters, it was a longitudinal cohort study, which is follows the same individuals over time to observe changes within their health status. They also did in-person interviews, which was conducted to know the participants' health history and cultural context. Surveys were also used. Participants complete a structured survey that helped gather information about health behavior, social demographic factors, and medical history. Health screenings, um, physical health assessments can be part of the data collection process, getting blood pressure, cholesterol levels, etc. To begin, the data of study was collected from years 1993 to 2013. They conducted in-person interviews and surveys to 3,050 individuals every 2 to 3 years. The interviews were conducted in Spanish and English because we are focusing on Mexican American population, so not all of them obviously speak English. There's always a language barrier. So in this population, they did focus on 8 waves, meaning, so like I said, they interviewed every 2 to 3 years. So it first started in 1993 to 1994. That would be wave one, and it started with 3,050 participants. Wave two was from 1995 to 1996, and resulting in 2,439. Wave three, it was from 1998 to 1999, having a final of 1,980 participants, and 239 were deceased. So they had some type of acute or a chronic disease. Wave four is from 2000 to 2001, equaling to 1,682. Wave five was from 2004 to 2005, equaling to 1,167. And that's just the original participants that started off since 1993 to 1994. They did add new additional samples. So it was, and that is 902. So for wave six, from 2006 to 2007, there was 921 from the original participants and 621 of the wave five additional sample. Wave seven was from 2010 to 2011, 659 from the original participants, and then 419. Wave five additional sample, there is 292 left. So what causes health problems within the Mexican American population? So for starters, we do have social determinants, which is economic stability, education access, healthcare access, and transportation. Many Mexican Americans live in poverty and have low income jobs, which limits access to good, healthy foods. Job security is also a big one, where many work in unstable or seasonal jobs, which don't allow them to get any type of health benefits or paid time off, which causes stress. Stress causes health problems. For educational access, many Mexican Americans don't speak English fluently, which has a gives them a difficult time to get any type of education access because they either don't understand or they just don't try to look for it. For healthcare access, many Mexican Americans, especially those without legal status, don't have health insurance, making it hard to get regular checkups or medical care. For transportation, many Mexican American and low income areas don't have reliable transportation, making it harder to get to healthcare facilities or grocery stores for healthy foods. So, another determinant would be behavioral, diet and nutrition, physical activity, smoking, alcohol consumption, and mental health and environmental exposure. For diet and nutrition, in the Mexican American population, um, we they love to enjoy a lot of rich traditional foods like tortillas, beans, rice, bread. So these types of food, they don't provide any type of nutrition within your body. It can cause a lot of fat, and then with fat you can start getting obese with that because you're just eating more and more of it. um they lack on physical activity. They prefer to have more of a sedentary lifestyle. A lot of Mexican Americans like to smoke and drink, so this does not help with any type of, they don't, it doesn't help in general with their health. And within like the time goes on, it just affects a lot, and it can cause even cancer for smoking so much, or it can ruin any your liver for consuming alcohol. Mental health, that's actually a big one. With mental health, you can get depressed or stressed, and what this causes, it's a lot more health problems. You start to not socialize, and you start losing yourself in a way. And then there's environmental exposure. You start exposing yourself to any toxins within the pollution. So for cultural determinants, we have belief and attitudes, traditional healing practices, communication styles, family and community influence, and religious. Sorry. So within the Mexican American family, family is a big thing. Um, it plays a huge role in decision making, including health choices. Family members often provide care for one another, and decisions about medical treatments are made collectively. While this strong support system can be protective, it can also lead delays in seeking individual care if a family needs priority. For traditional medicines, many Mexican Americans may turn into traditional healing practices using herbal remedies or consulting with folk healers. These practices are often rooted in cultural traditions passed down through generations. While they can coexist with conventional medicine, they may sometimes delay seeking formal medical treatment. Some other types for cultural determinants, we do have respect for authority. Also, Mexican Americans often show great respect for authority figures, including doctors and healthcare providers. This can lead to less questioning of medical advice or hesitation in expressing concerns, which may affect patient provider communication and understanding. Um, some Mexican Americans may also view illness as a result of fate of God will, which can lead to accepting health conditions as inevitable rather than something that you can be prevented and treated. There are gender roles also within cultural determinants, like men, in some cases, traditional, I mean, Traditional gender roles may influence health behaviors, with men feeling the need to appear strong and tough, whereas women are more of the primary caregiver, responsible for the well being of others except for oneself. Um, the religion plays a central role in many Mexican American households. Health decisions are sometimes influenced by spiritual beliefs, with individuals turning to prayer, religious rituals, or clergy for guidance and healing with illness. So, yeah. In results, Mexican Americans have higher rates of chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension compared to white American, African Americans, and other ethnic groups. Increasing disability and mortality rates, Mexican Americans experience a functional decline with low socioeconomic status and limited access to healthcare. It causes obesity, which contributes to physical limitations. Overall, this study was informative and focused on populations that have been ghosted. But given that it has been such a long study within the same population, it shows accurate data. One suggestion I will say is to get feedback from the participants and get their intake of the study so they feel more engaged and are encouraged to stay throughout the study. If you look back at my wave 1 through wave 8, a lot of them did either they passed away or they um just dropped out. Again, these type of study, it is longitudinal study, so it's a long study, so a lot of people don't want to be part of, but maybe if we have them more engaged, they would actually stick around throughout the years. And here are some of my references. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.